Has anybody ever used the expression oija, oya, yoya, oya, oya, oija, ouija, O-U-I or O-I without the U? The Ouija board, the oya, yoy, or how about ship ahoy? Maybe just shipping out to Ohio. It just keeps talking to me, Ohio, Ohio. Starts with an O, ends with an O, and has one letter in between that can be used in two positions. It could be O-I-I-O. It could be used O-H-I-O. It can be O-X-O. Because the H and the I, if you put it this way, you put it this way, the four ways you can put the letter I, and I'm going to write this down right now. I'm working on this. What is the truth of this? And it's not Braille, but it is Braille. Coordinate area space. Do you know you need 4 coordinate area spaces in order to make a fingerprint? Because my print, look at the size of that. I'm going to hit the center, and the rest of my finger is going to take up everything around. So that's when you push button one button. That is a total area space of doing. Or is this the size of a circle? One size of a circle equals 2. Can't equal to 1. It has to equal to the outside as equal to the inside, which is the first part of the diameter, because you haven't come to the other side of the page to create the 360. So there is really no 360. So nothing is actually round unless it's duplicated. Take the world, cut it in half, and then cut it in half. Put a little plate that connects two sides, a metal plate, and then twist that plate until the round part on the bottom comes to the top, except with a twisted plate. And then imagine the water is flowing this way, and because of the twisted plate, the other way it seems to be going this way. Now, I wanted to write something down, and I completely forgot what it was. Oh, yes, I just remembered what it was. Okay. And I'm going to be designing this. I should actually, can you see me right? Can you see this? Can you see this? I'm going to show you. See, I'm stopping over here. Obligations, right? My first obligation is really to do this, corner to corner. So in order to get my eye properly, here's my eye in one space. Now, here's my eye the other way. You notice I was too wide by one high? Now I'm too high by one wide. Oh my God, if I'm too high and too wide, oh my God, I won't fit through the tunnel into the cup. All these expressions, all these stories of what happens with letters, it's all in the word, my friend. Alphanumeric, understanding. 1 between 2. Actually, do you want to see 1 between 2? I showed you this yesterday. Here's 2 squares. Here's 1 between 2. Where they connect together. 1 is the separation, the cement that sticks it together. So you have H and I. You have I, this angle. And then you have I on this angle. This is the true angle. You get a full square. Here I only got a half square. Where it's longer at the bottom. Sometimes you see it longer at the bottom than at the top, because I only went into the half square. The actuality is I can't even draw this line. It would have to be done this way, because that's the full extension. So when you see this on this angle, in which you are now looking at this, or you're looking at this. H cannot be drawn inside here because it's an open space. The only way to find out where the center is by creating this scenario over here. Ship ahoy! It could be a pish, and it can also be, how about a fish? Ship ahoy. Oh my God! Exclamation point. Stop. The end of the month. We have to go to the pharmacy. Can I pick you up some pads, please? Hanging out at my pad tonight? Stop. Must be a period. The end of the sentence. But the period, the end of the period, is the end of that sentence, or the end of the period is the beginning of where the child is building up inside of you. The end of the period, the end of the cycle, the end of the mensual cycle, the monthly cycle. And how much will that be on? Will you be paying on a monthly cycle? Yes, I'll be paying at the end of the sentence. Oh, you mean when you put the period or the semicolon? Well, I don't know about your butt, but if I'm going to have a child, anyways, don't get into that. Can I give you the addition sign? How about equals? Addition at equals. One is on the cap signature. Let's make it cap. Capitals, capital I between everything. Person, place, or thing. Don't scream at me, exclamation point, semicolon. I'm slash, I'm backslash, I'm the N, I'm forward slash, I'm the Z. Am I in one square or two squares? Am I fully squared or am I rectangle? Because rectangular, east-west open, north-south open. Now, if I was taking a cube, don't look at me like that. I see you looking at me, right? If I take this cube, right, and that's open, right over there, that's open, and that's open here. So here, open, right, here shows me it's the I, east and west. Here shows me the H. You notice the way it's three, maybe I should have been bigger. Maybe these squares are too small. Do you understand? Maybe they're too small and it's showing me a complete 9. Showing me the complete 9. Tic-tac-toe. 9 lives. 9 lives or 9 lives? 9 lives in the cat. 9 lives of the cat, or is it 9 lives in the cat? Changing the I for an E, the E for an I, the I before E except after C? On a seesaw? And nothing's cutting in half, but you're rocking up and down, never going all around, because if you go all around, you're a little bit in danger because you can't get through the ground, not just like that. You know what I'm saying? Magic. Gets crazy out here. So now what do we have? We had the H. Yeah, and I started all this out by Ohio. And what I really think about Ohio is O IHII. That's what I think about Ohio, right? Already in Ohio, the O, the H, the I, and the O, well, why don't we just look at it this way? That on each side of the O, we put a line underneath it because that becomes the O is actually the I, but it's the outside of the I instead of the inside of the I. So now we have Ohio is only the O, is actually the dot in the center of the I. It's a number value in the alphabet of 6, and the reverse is 21. The 21st letter is U. Sorry, I made a mistake. That was F. It is 9, but the O letter is the 15th letter. This is when it's the I letter. The inside of the O is I. 15 and 9. 24. Minus it, it's 6. The difference is 18. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. Cycle of the moon. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 plus 8 is 10 equals to 26. Math problems or math solving problems. Knowing how to use your numeric star system. And I'm quite sure, but I haven't put enough or any or little or some. But I know the constellations and the total coordinates of the earth. By the time we figure this out, remember how nature works. You put the seed into the ground, it just doesn't grow. The seed picks up all the elements. It's got a program in it, and that's how it grows. The same thing with me. You give an elephant how many years? You give things time to grow up, time to piece things together, time to create. Look what we did in the last 100 years. Why couldn't we make the cell phone in 1901? If we made the cell phone in 1901, by the time Titanic was on the ocean, everybody would be E.T. calling home. Why couldn't we create the helicopter that flew much faster to get to the Titanic within 2 hours? Why didn't we have ships that went quicker back then to bring more boats down to the Titanic? Why didn't we have fire hydrants on the farms in the 1800s, in the Western farms in the 1800s, right? Why didn't we have a fire truck that went out there in the 1800s? Because we didn't. We're in the year 2000, and this is the greatest times of our life. Why? Because we're alive. So when you see all these numbers and these dots and knowing everything, here's 1. I can't get 1 because 1 is now at the top, and now 1 is at the bottom, and now 1 is in the corner, and now we have, this is for 2 and 2, but 1 is alone because with 1, you need everything that goes around 1. 1 comes with 8, in which you are going to use position. Here is your positions, and either you're going to be this way, is the half-life 6, or you're going to be this way, 66 the half-life. But north-south says I am the 8. East-west, I am the 6. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 equals to 8 equals to 6. Big 6 and 8. Passage of the 7th gate. 9 lives of the cat. And now we have to go to the rest of the designs, linking up the link kit, linking up what goes where. Now, again, there's the small separation and there's the large separation. Which one do we work on when we're using this? This says, I am the left side. This one says, I am the right side. So we create this whole thing over here, and we take this and we can make a passage and go over here. Number 4, or the swastika. But that's the short. Here's number 44. And now our total open space is here, and our total open space is here. 4114. Look up online 1441, 40 minutes in a day, DNA, under the sun, creation of the fox 666. What am I talking about? I think I'm mixing everybody up. But if you actually knew the numeric story and you were following the video, am I going too fast? I'll slow it down. Don't be afraid to ask me a question. When 900 people come out here one day and ask me a question, will I have enough time during the day to answer everybody individually? I don't think so. So I will somehow in my video, somehow maybe to a note that everybody can see, to one person that all should see, so I'll make another post, something that I will try to do, but I can never promise anybody because I'm a busy bee, taking a little time sometimes for me. So I'm not going to forget anybody out there. Sometimes I say a little bit too much. I'm out of the realm of that what I had to say. Stop. If I was number 1 on my keyboard, I would be the exclamation. If I was the 2, I would be in inches. If I was this 3, I would be the backslash, and the backslash has 2 locations. There is more than just money in the world, because if you go down to Nepal or China or England, do they say money? What is the actual symbol for money? No matter where you go in the world, there's a good chance that rubbing the index to the front finger means money. You know? This is, you know what I'm saying? You snap with your center finger, but you rub for money with the first 2 fingers. This I'm not sure. This I'm not sure, right? This says okay. This is a snap, and it's okay. It's a snap. It's okay. This is the money sign. Do you know any other money signs? Raphael, thank you for watching this video.